It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up.
February 22nd, 10:02 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices.
Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. Girl.
Who could this be? There you are, finally! So, wait a minute. She looks an awful lot like Maya. Look, she even has the little bun thing. I don't want to immediately make a Maya voice.
No.
I need something else. This is going to be difficult.
She's a little bit more competent than Maya.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they from a different country? Perhaps. Like, maybe I could make them British. That'd be something.
Dunno.
Or are they... I wish I... Does she have vials on her?
She's a forensic investigator?
She's a forensic investigator.
I think that's the term.
Huh. Interesting. Well, maybe I can make her sterner, perhaps? She does seem a little bit older than Maya.
I think she's 19.
Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey.
Oh,
she has a scientific voice, people are saying?
Yeah.
Is she like a really, really
well, she's wearing a
nerdy
lab
scientist?
coat. She is wearing a lab coat.
Oh gosh, do I have to do that voice? The one that I used for...
No, that's a bit too nerdy.
Oh, okay. I'll have to see.
Uh-oh.
You're not Mia Fey, are you? Is that better?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here.
So you are... the coffee boy?
I'm Phoenix Wright. I'm a defense attorney.
Right. Wait! You're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case.
Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though.
That's a relief, then. You're better than nobody.
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now.
But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney.
Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere.
Please, I'm out of time.
But...
Please, you have to help. It's my sister.
Maya, could it be? Okay, I'll hear you out.
Really? Thank you so much. My name's Ema Skye. I'm a scientific investigator.
Scientific investigator? Looks like it's cleaning day at the hotel across the way. Here they're planning a second branch outside the city. The gads, the bellboy was staring right at me. He is Plant Charlie. I've been taking care of him in Maya's absence. There's a poster of the Steel Samurai on the wall. Maya stuck it up here on the day that she left.
Oh, they should have changed the image.
I know. I didn't have the heart to take it down. I do sometimes get strange looks from the clients, though. Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. I tried reading one and it made my head hurt. When I closed it, it slipped out of my hand, then my foot hurt too. But we already heard that one. Mia's desk. I sit here even less now that I've stopped taking cases. I ought to at least dust it off every once in a while. Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator?
Yes, that's right. Is something wrong?
No, it's just... You seem kind of a jumpy, or maybe just young?
Young? I'll be 16 years old this year.
Oh, nope, never mind. She's not.
Younger.
Yep.
She's younger than Maya.
Oh, I see. Wait, only 16?
I
I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age no less.
So what exactly is your current position then?
Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age no less.
Great, another future professional in training. So what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow?
My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't.
So it's a murder case.
I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact.
And there's a witness.
Just talk to her. You have to talk to her.
Right, I suppose I will.
I promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but...
That's interesting. How would she know Mia? So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up then?
Excuse me. I'm not a child, I'll have you know.
Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one.
I believe investigation should be done scientifically. Don't you?
Yeah. Sure can't fault her for lack of enthusiasm.
If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared.
Your sister?
I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done.
I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister.
My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school.
So they went to the same school, huh?
She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And, well, I need one.
Incidentally, Mia is a woman.
Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's.
Well, it's nice of you to help out your sister like this. You must be close.
Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her.
Huh?
But she's my only family.
Your only family? What about your parents?
They died in a car accident when I was little.
Oh. I'm sorry. Court record, profiles. Edgeworth 24, Gumshoe 30. She is in fact 16. Present attorney's badge. See this? It's my attorney's badge.
Ah, well, I've never seen a real one before.
You're the first one who's actually been interested in mine, believe me.
Its composition is mostly silver. The gold plating is flaking a bit.
She analyzed it scientifically.
There doesn't appear to be any corrosion due to sulfides. I'd give you $50 for it.
Sorry, but it's not for sale. Move to the detention center.
Alright, the detention center.
Huh, wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Sorry.
So this must be the sister.
Mm-hmm.
Guard, I told you I didn't want any visitors.
Sorry, ma'am. Just your sister.
No excuses.
Or did you not want a raise this year?
Understood, ma'am.
Wait, is she in charge of the police force or something? What's going on?
Yeah. What was that all about?
What? She has the trappings of some kind of military commander.
Yep.
Hi, Lana.
Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here.
Perhaps my memory is failing. Look. I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow, and you still don't have a defense attorney.
I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright?
Hey, how do you know me?
Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit.
I'm sorry, what is it exactly that you do?
My name is Lana Skye. I'm chief prosecutor for this district.
You're a prosecutor? Well, she's dressed like one. Two sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana. I mean, they're just like...
Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? There's something you should know from the start.
Which is?
The suspect in the case has confessed to the crime.
Huh?
Well, wait, but the suspect... The suspect is... Me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright?
Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened?
The crime took place yesterday, February 21st, at 5:15 p.m.
That's quite specific.
It was in the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime.
That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it?
The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car.
The prosecutor's office, huh? Your subordinate's car trunk. Classy.
I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were.
Oh, that's just great. So who's the victim?
An investigator with the
Sorry. It's interesting. I'm trying to play her as a matter of fact, but it means I'm going at like a breakneck pace, and I shouldn't do that. I need to slow down.
An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. A detective? Death was due to loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach.
By you?
Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal.
I see.
Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you?
Uh-oh.
What, Mr. Wright? What does it mean?
Well, it means...
The police department will consider a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so.
This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. So you're the chief prosecutor?
That is correct. I am responsible for overseeing every trial handled by the prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities, in a nutshell.
That's an awfully large nutshell.
Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
In fact, it seems impossible. You wouldn't. Lana? What happened to your hand? Oh, this. I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose.
How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her?
Emma told you that too, didn't she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia.
Hey!
It was in law school. I was in my 3rd year, and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students.
Different?
She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me.
Excuse me?
Intellectually attracted. Lana was the top of her class in school. I was the best there was.
Oh.
I'm doing doing pretty good in school too, by the way.
Sounds a bit different when Emma says it.
Well, Mr. Wright,
Excuse me?
as you can plainly see, I'm admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None. But Lana! Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself.
The shading on Lana's hair, or Emma's hair, is different from anybody else's, and I really like it. It's been bugging me talking to Maya the entire time. She just had that, like, blank shine going across the front of her hair.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Emma has, like, the clear, hard-edged shading on the hair with, like, some definition. I like it better. Yeah, because they used a soft brush on her, but not Emma.
Huh, that's interesting. They could have had different people for different characters
it's
as well.
just I'm gonna pay more attention to this now.
I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know. So how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Mr. Wright,
Yes?
I believe our discussion here has ended. The rest, I leave to you.
You mean you're requesting my services as your defense?
Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over.
Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana's confessed to the crime, yes. But something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here. And I'm gonna find out what.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright.
Huh? About what?
My sister. She's not always like that, you know?
I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again.
She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her.
I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her?
I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... well, maybe not.
Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we?
Oh, okay.
Okay, move. Parking lot. So this is the lot where it all happened.
For some reason, I'm thinking of an old song about parking lots.
Do 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 do. Look at the parking lot. Do wah 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 wah.
I think it's another Shania Twain.
Win
or
something paradise, put up a parking lot.
Yeah. That one.
It's
You
not
actually
Shania
remember
Twain.
it.
It's
Really?
it's
Another
male-
lady.
It's a guy.
It's a guy. But
If it
I
ain't
think,
paradise, put up a parking lot.
I think she sang a cover of it.
Maybe.
I think she sang a cover of it. Or maybe I'm thinking of Faith Hill. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I'm just remembering all these 90s
Okay.
CDs that my mom would put in the car.
Big Yellow Taxi by Counting Crows. Yeah, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone?
Yeah.
They
Don't you
paved
always
paradise
seem
and
to
put up a
know
parking
that
lot.
You don't know what you've got till it's gone.
Yep. So that's the song you're
Do, do,
thinking of.
do. Look at the parking lot.
You know that one?
Yep.
I'm surprised you recognize it too.
It was on the radio a lot when I was driving to and from work.
Really?
Yeah. Back in high school.
But I've been listening to it since I was...
Oh, Counting Crows was a cover.
Yeah,
Really?
it's a cover of the old one. But
Okay.
But I remember listening to like a Shania Twain or Faith Hill version.
Big Yellow Taxi.
It's funny. We're pausing this just to figure out songs about parking lots.
Yep, you're right. Joni Mitchell, Canadian singer in 1970.
Right, but then there must have been another one in the 90s that I heard.
Let's see.
How many times has that been covered?
It's specifically... I have no idea.
Wait, they don't have a
Counting Crows was 2002, which is the one that I remember.
But I remember one from the 90s.
Maybe.
Yeah, it was definitely the 90s. Wander, you're kind of holding everything up. We can look into it later, but I'm pretty sure it was on one of our CDs that we would play back in the 90s.
Let's see. Bob Dylan did one, which is probably the one maybe that you heard?
No. It was definitely one of the lady country singers that had done a cover of it.
Okay. Well, I think I've got a big list. The problem is all of these are garbage. Ugh. I hate
Can you
websites.
just look up Shania Twain or
versions?
Faith
There are
Hill?
96. Irene Shear.
96 versions of this one song?
Alan Caddy Orchestra and Singers. Kentucky Express. Bob Dylan. Elmer Hassel. Pinhead Gunpowder. Sugar Beats. Marie Brennan. Amy Grant.
Wait,
Big
Amy
Country.
Grant! Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of.
1994. Bernardo Lanzetti.
I'll have
Keb
to add that
Mo,
to my list. of
Counting Crows
potential
and
karaoke
Vanessa
songs.
Carlton, which is the one that I remember. Big Yellow Taxi by Big Yellow Taxi DK.
Yeah, for some reason I was thinking Faith Hill and Shania Twain, but Amy Grant would make sense. I'll write that down. I think my mom had an Amy Grant CD.
Yeah, so I guess it wasn't on the radio when I was driving to and from work. I just remember it being on the radio more than anything else. All right, whatever. Anyway,
Looks like they're still investigating.
funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this.
Hey everyone, keep up the good work.
Hey, what are you thinking?
Well, they are going to be my coworkers 3 years from now after all. No harm in saying hello.
Actually, there is. You know attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm trying not to stand out too much here, see? Hey there. You expecting to go unnoticed around here, partner? Partner?
Wait,
I think it's
Part-
Gumshoe, but I could be wrong.
Partner?
Watch it be.
Nope, it's not.
Watch.
Oh,
Do you know what I'm almost thinking this case is? I think they're doing analogous characters
Yeah,
to pretty much
you're right.
everyone. So
except for it is canon, but I forgot about this guy. What do we have here? Looks like a bambina got loose from the ranch. Was up to no good.
yeah, I want to hear your Western accent. Come on, bring
Folks
it on.
gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner.
Mr. Marshall?
Marshall looks more like a sheriff to me. Looky here, Bambina, I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold strike, see?
Strike?
This is our claim, our territory, with a mother load of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? What dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? You wanna? What's this guy talking about? You head along home now. Happy trails, Bambina. Is that a hombre a friend of yours?
Kind of, sort of, yeah. He's a detective.
Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. What's
No.
this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer.
Wait! What are you doing, Mr. Wright?
What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police.
I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket.
How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me.
A foldable wallet found at the crime scene. There seems to be something inside. Wallet hastily stuffed into pocket. That's contaminating evidence! If she's a forensic investigator, she should know as such.
Yep. This is all bad advice. Oh well.
I'm called to duty already, and at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay?
By the way her eyes are sparkling, I can tell she's been waiting for this.
Okay now. Look at the court record. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now, let's start examining from every angle.
Oh, so is this the first bit of 3D?
Yes, because this was made specifically for the 3D, or for the DS. Because the original Phoenix Wright games were actually made for the Game Boy Advance. They didn't have much for 3D capabilities.
Ah.
But the DS did. So this is where they added touch controls and 3D capability.
Oh, look! I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out. With the press of enter.
Oh.
This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID.
See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful?
I guess, though I don't see what science has to do with it.
Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find.
I guess I've got to be on my toes from now on.
This is where the cars leave a lot.
The arrow on the ground makes it look more like an entrance.
What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit.
Well, maybe it's both. Kind of a dual purpose.
The theory of relativity.
What?
I've got to write this down. Ah! Hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe, was Mr. Relativity German? Or was he British?
Mr. Relativity, are you sure that was his name?
Look, a door. This must mean something.
I'm not sure that doors mean anything.
No, it won't open. A mysterious lock.
I failed to see what's mysterious about it.
Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more.
Let's finish our investigation first, shall we?
Aha! A ladder.
That's a step ladder.
What's the difference? In scientific terms, please.
Scientific, huh?
Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright.
This all seems so horribly familiar somehow.
Here, a phone. Let's see if it works.
Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching.
I can't hear anything. My ears! No, my ears! Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure.
What is she blabbing about?
Hey, what did you just say?
See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken.
She was thinking that because they were in an underground parking lot, it was enough pressure to have impeded her
Yeah.
ability to hear, but no.
If I remember right, Emma's like a slow burn before you get used to her. She's real annoying for the first hour or two.
Yeah.
I had mostly forgotten about her as a character.
Now my voice switch to her makes sense, but at the same time, it's going to be annoying to have to continue doing it. Oh well.
This wall is in our way.
It's got a faucet for water.
Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade, hiding the truth. This is no wall, but a water tank.
I failed to see how it makes any difference either way. An oil drum. Looks like it's filled with water.
It's heavy. I can't even budge it.
The drum over here is on its side.
Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout.
I think you'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested.
What? I'm not suspicious.
Oh, hey, there's a tape recorder on the ground.
Phone.
Or phone?
Flip phone.
Flip phone. Oh.
Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is.
Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. The sheriff. Like I said before, this here's our claim. You'd best be moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. Gah! Scary.
Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car?
Well, the little filly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle, eh?
Please.
No problem, partner. About time for victuals anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prospector's office. Might just find you a cerveza you like. Prospector's office? Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter?
Note to self, look up Vittles, Saloon, Cerveza.
Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like. Just keep your paws off our claim. Right.